Welcome to another edition of Inside Outlook. I'm Tony Trongone, Superintendent of Pemberton Township Schools, and with me today is our Director of Facilities, Mr. Dean Adams. Welcome back, Mr. Adams.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
We had you on before, gave us a little background about yourself, but could you remind our viewers a little bit about yourself and your time here in Pemberton?
Sure. I started here last September in 2018. I come from Southern Regional Facility Director for 24 years.
Wow, okay.
So I bring 24 years to the table here at Pemberton.
Okay. I got three questions for you. The first question is, can you give our viewers an idea of what it takes to open our school doors at the beginning of the school year in September?
Sure. Once the teachers, the staff leaves the day right after, we start attacking the classrooms. We pull everything out from desks to computers to chairs to student desks. We totally clean the rooms, paint if needed, strip, wax the floors, then we clean all the furniture and put it back in. So it's a tough process, but like I said, we start right when the teaching staff leaves, and then we're back in, have to be done by around August 19th, so the staff can return. So that gives us a little over 60 days to get the...
Yes, I see, when I walk through the schools, I see a lot of different student desks, teacher's desk in the hallway. What are you doing there?
What they do is they actually pull everything out. So when they pull the rooms out, it actually gives us the time to clean the lights, the ceiling tiles, the walls, and we actually clean and paint whatever needs to be touched up, painted. And then we actually strip the floors and wax them, which is about a 3 or 4 day process, each room.
And how many schools?
We have 11 schools.
I know, but I just want to, so it's
11 schools, correct.
So, and the high school and the middle schools are quite large.
Correct, and they're used most of the summer. So for summer school, they use the PECX school, the high school, and some of the middle school. So, and they don't get out until August, I want to say August 6th, 7th,
Yeah, that first
time
week
frame.
in August, yeah.
Which is a challenge for the custodial staff, but they get it done every year.
Well, I've been taking some walkthroughs, and they've done a great job.
They have. They've done an excellent job.
So my next question, projects. I see a lot of different things going on. Can you fill the public in what's going on as far as our projects for the summer?
Sure. We have done all the playgrounds already. We had them state inspected to make sure they were safe. Mulch has been applied to all the playgrounds. There was a couple playgrounds that had broken pieces of equipment. They have been replaced.
Good to know.
So the parking lots, most of the elementary schools and some of the high school have been, the parking lots have been, there were some major repairs that needed to be done. So new asphalt has been put down. It's been seal coated and painted, new lines put in, and the new walkways for the
Looks real
staff.
sharp.
Thank you.
Real sharp.
Thank you. They did a good job. At the high school, we have the whole third floor has been air conditioned. We installed window units in every classroom on the third floor, and we have an electrical contractor starting on Monday to start running wires to those air conditioning. So hopefully by the second week in September, we'll have everything up and running.
So the units are in, just they're not energized, right?
Correct. All the window units are actually in.
And so the electrician comes in, that'll be done probably at least second week in
Second
September?
week of September.
I know our students and teachers are looking forward to that one.
Very hot up there. Very hot. Middle school floor in the cafeteria, there was a unsafe condition. A lot of floor tiles were lifted. We had that whole area, floor tiles removed. It was leveled, the whole cafeteria floor was leveled, and then new tiles installed. So it's being waxed as we speak, and then it'll be reset tomorrow.
Okay.
So we have the security vestibule at the high school, which is another project. That is, I would say, 80% complete. The inside wall, the vestibule wall was actually taken down. We have a security vestibule now that has a special place for when parents come in to pick up their kids. It's not commingled where the students are leaving. It's two separate areas, which makes it much safer for our students and staff.
There's two walls rather than one wall now, right?
Correct. It's actually a vestibule. Before it was just, you went through one door and you're into the building. Now it's a vestibule where you come in, you have a waiting area, and then there's another door to get in access to our school.
So who lets you in there? The security?
Security would be doing that, yes.
Okay.
Security window stayed the same. We just added a wall in front and back of that window.
Okay. And when's that supposed to be completed?
That will be, the punch list is the August 26th.
Okay.
We'll be done.
It looks real nice. I like the way the windows are shaped, but every year I'm worried about everything getting done in time. So.
It'll get done.
And then there's also alarms and also strobes being put in too, right?
Correct. The security, Joe Bowen is doing the alarm part, the bells and whistles part. As far as the alarms, we have a company coming in, upgrading all our burglar and fire alarms. So they're up to code, and then it's more convenient use for us. So we'll be able to respond quicker to an alarm.
Okay. Good stuff. So then, what's your rationale for doing all this? Like when you look at all this, you've come from another school district and you're saying, okay, A, B, C, D, the why of it all. You know, like why the parking lots? Why the security vestibule? Why, you know, what's the why behind it?
To make Pemberton a safer environment. It has had some neglect over the years that needed to be redone, and it's just projects that had to be taken place sooner than later. There's more projects coming forth next year, but these were the ones that needed to be addressed right away
All right, good
for
to
safety
know.
for the safety of
I
our
think the
students.
public needs to know that too, why we're doing that. And so the last question is, where would you like us to be in 3 to 5 years, facilities-wise?
Well, now that I have a year underneath my belt, I see that there's a lot of policy and procedures that need to be changed. We need to change how we do things, how we attack things, and how we get things done.
What do you mean by attack them?
Instead of neglect, we need to attack it right away. So just for an example, the parking lot, if we seal coated them and top coated them in 3 years, every 3 years, it wouldn't be in the condition that it was in. So it needs to
So
be
preventative
addressed.
maintenance?
Correct. Yep.
Okay. I notice also there's you do have a program called, it's preventative maintenance, what's it called?
We have PM Direct, yes, through School Dude, which is we put all our equipment in there into the system, and it generates a work order for us, however you want it to be set up. So, for example, changing filters in air conditionings units, they should be done quarterly. So instead of guessing if they were done or not, it generates a work order automatically every 3 months. So
Okay.
it's done quarterly.
Well, thank you. So just the day in, day out, how we do business, you'd like to see us be
Correct.
more
Efficient.
efficient? Okay, that's good. And I think we're talking about kids here and an environment for learning, but I'm learning through the years. I mean, I knew it, but how deeply it affects how kids learn because they want to be in a nice, bright, clean learning environment.
Climate controlled as well.
And climate control as well. They want to be
Correct.
warm when it's cold and then at least cooled when it's hot.
Correct.
All right. Well, Mr. Adams, thank you for all that you're doing and continue to do for our district.
My pleasure.
All right. And so this is just one segment of our Inside Outlook for what we've been doing over the summer. Our next segment will include what we're doing academically with Mr. Havers and Ms. Gianetti. Thank you, and see you next time on Inside Outlook.